Hello, my loves, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are focusing on giving yourself some true you time and self-care as you are going through the process of pregnancy. So go ahead and find a seat on your mat and bring both hands to your heart. Gently close your eyes and let's take a few deep breaths together. Taking deep inhales and deep exhales. With each breath, we're letting go of any worries or anxieties or thoughts that have taken up space in our mind today. Just continue to breathe and relax into this present moment. Go ahead and gently open your eyes and bring your arms down. We're going to do some gentle head rolls to the left, making sure you're going all the way around, releasing any tension that we're holding in our shoulders, which can be a lot sometimes. Then go ahead and switch to the other direction. Again, bringing your head all the way around, breathing into any tension you feel. Coming back to center and then doing some slow shoulder rolls to the back. And then switch directions, bringing them all the way back and up and forward. Take a deep breath in. Inhale all the way, reaching up towards the sky. Keep your palms together, and then let's slightly lean towards the left. Still keeping our chest nice and high, but leaning to the left and feeling that stretch in your side body. Inhale back to center, then exhale, stretch it to the right side. Again, keeping that chest nice and high as you stretch out your side body. Inhale back to center, and then exhale, twisting towards the left. Really exhaling into that twist as we continue to let go of any thoughts that are still troubling us in this moment. Inhale back to center. Exhale, twist to the right side. Keeping that spine nice and tall. Releasing anything we need to in this moment. Inhale back to center and then bring your arms down. Go ahead and meet me in tabletop position. So your shoulders are over your wrists, your hips are over your knees, and we're going to do some cat-cows. We're going to start with cow by inhaling, arching our back, looking up towards the sky, and then exhale, bring your chin to your chest, round your back, tuck your tailbone in. Inhale, looking up, arching your back. Exhale, tucking your chin into your chest, tucking in your tailbone, rounding that back. Inhale, do the same thing again, looking up. Exhale, bringing your chin to your chest, tucking in your tailbone, rounding that back. Do one more round. Inhale, looking up towards the sky. Exhale, tucking everything in. Beautiful. Back to tabletop. We're going to inhale, bring that left arm up, and we're going to reach it out as far as we can. Reaching out as far as you can in front of you, really stretching out that arm and that shoulder. Inhale, bring it down. Do the same thing on your right side. So inhale, bringing your arm up, stretching it as far as you can. Exhaling. Inhale, bring it back down. Do the same thing with your left leg, keeping your foot flexed, reaching it out straight behind you, stretching it as far as you can out behind you. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale, bring up your right leg, doing the same thing, stretching it out as far as you can, imagining your foot going as far away from you as you possibly can stretch, keeping the foot flexed. Inhale, bring it back down. Now take your knees a little bit wider, bring your toes together, bring your palms to the top of your mat, and let's go ahead and lean it back into child's pose. You can bring your knees closer together if you'd like, if you want to get more of a stretch in your back. I'm getting more of a stretch in my hips and bringing my awareness to my hips and releasing any tension I feel in my body. Again, breathing into this moment, showing appreciation and love for my body, for myself, as I take this time and space to truly take care of myself. Really focusing on my breathing. Now go ahead and take it back up into tabletop for a second, and then we're going to pop it up into plank, keeping our body nice and straight, pushing our palms into the ground. And then we're going to lift our hips, bring our heels as close to the ground as we can, really straightening out our arms into downward facing dog. You can even bend your knees if you need to keep your back nice and straight. Take a few deep breaths in this pose. Then we're going to come back to plank and gently walk it forward into a forward fold. So now we're standing at the front of our mat, and I'm going to go ahead and just sway back and forward as I'm folding forward. Inhale, go ahead and bring it up to a halfway lift, so keeping that spine nice and long. Exhale back down into a forward fold. Inhale and reach all the way up towards the sky, standing up fully, and then exhale, bring your arms down. Now we're going to go ahead and step our right foot back into a high lunge, finding your balance in this moment. And then when it feels right, you can bring your arms by your ears. So those biceps by your ears, nice and straight towards the sky, breathing and feeling into that hip stretch. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my arms behind my back into a bind, stretching out my chest and my shoulders. Again, breathing into this moment. Then you're going to go ahead and straighten that left leg and go ahead and fold forward, keeping your back nice and straight as you can, really leaning into that hamstring stretch. Now we're going to take a few moments and a few deep breaths into this hamstring stretch on our left side. So continue breathing into this moment and into this sensation. Go ahead and inhale, bring your chest back up, and then you're going to bring it back into your high lunge. So bending that left leg again, finding your balance, bringing your arms back up by your ears, and then lean back into cactus arms, gently arching your back and looking up towards the sky. Then go ahead and bring your chest back up, stepping your right foot forward, and then we're going to do a quick forward fold before we do the same thing on the other side. Inhale into a halfway lift, keeping your back nice and straight. Exhale back down into forward fold. Inhale, reaching up towards the sky, standing up, reaching those arms towards the sky. Exhale, bring them down. Now we're going to go ahead and step our left foot back. So we're doing the same thing on the other side, your mirroring knee. Go ahead and breathe into that hip stretch in a high lunge. And then when you feel like you have your balance, bring those biceps and those arms by your ears, reaching them straight up towards the sky. Breathing into that hip stretch. Really thanking your body as you take time for yourself. And then if it feels right, just like we did on the other side, go ahead and take a bind behind your back, stretching out your chest and your shoulders, keeping your chest nice and high, still leaning into that hip stretch. And then bring your arms back towards your hips. You're going to go ahead and straighten that right leg and go ahead and bring your chest down, leaning in towards a hamstring stretch on that right side. Taking a few moments and a few breaths in this pose, in this stretch, really showing some love and appreciation for your body. Inhale, bring your chest back up. Go ahead and bend that knee again into high lunge. Bring those arms up by your ears. And then we're going to inhale, bring it back into cactus arms. Again, just slightly leaning back, looking up towards the sky. This may really test your balance, so be patient and non-judgmental with yourself. Inhale, go ahead and bring your arms and chest back up. Step your left foot forward, and then go ahead and sit it back into a chair pose. So your arms and biceps are still up by your ears. You're sitting your hips back as far as you can while still keeping your back nice and straight. Inhale, reaching back up. Exhale, bring it to a forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale back into a forward fold. Inhale, stand up, reach towards the sky. And then go ahead and bring your arms down. We're then going to find balance on our left foot and bring our right foot up to our hand, reaching our left arm forward, doing a quick flamingo, stretching out those quadriceps, keeping the chest nice and high. Again, breathing into this present moment. Then go ahead and release your foot. Do the same thing on the other side. So bringing up your left foot to your left hand, reaching out your right arm as far as you can. Breathing into the present moment, feeling this stretch and the sensation in your body. Exhale, bring it back down. Now go ahead and step your right foot back, reaching up into star pose. Exhale, bring it forward, keeping that back straight into a forward fold. You can even tuck your arms into your elbows and kind of rock it back and forth into this wide-legged forward fold. Bring it back to center. Go ahead and bring those feet together and really take your time as we now find a seat in the center of our mat, facing the top of our mat. Go ahead and keep your legs nice and straight, your feet flexed. And then we're going to inhale, reach it all the way up, keeping your back nice and straight. And then you're going to exhale and only lean forward as much as you can without compromising the straightness of your spine. So if you can only go a little ways forward, that's totally okay. But we really want to keep our back and our spine nice and straight and those biceps by your ears. Leaning and breathing into that stretch. Inhale, bring it back up. And then place your palms a little bit behind your shoulders. We're going to pop it up into a reverse plank. So we're keeping our body nice and straight as we can, pushing those hips and that abdomen and our womb up towards the sky, really feeling that strength in our arms. Again, only going as far as feels comfortable for you. Really stay in tune with your body. Go ahead and slowly lower your hips. And then we're going to go ahead and transition to laying on our back. Keep your feet, the bottoms of your feet, on your mat. Stretch your arms out into a T. And then we're going to slowly lower our hips towards our right side and bring your gaze towards your left side. Spine stretches are the perfect time to exhale and let go of any remaining thoughts that are taking up space in our mind. Inhale, bring it back towards the center. And then you're going to bring your knees towards the left side and bring your gaze towards the right. Again, stretching out that spine and your abdomen. Breathing into this present moment. Really showing some appreciation for yourself and all that your body is doing during this time. Inhale, bring it back towards the center. Then go ahead and bring those knees towards your chest. You can bring them a little bit wider to make room for your belly. And go ahead and just sway back and forth. Really hugging those knees towards your chest. Then we're going to go ahead and grab onto the tops of those feet, extending our legs but still keeping them bent, and just do a quick happy baby. Swaying back and forth, really enjoying this moment as you take time for yourself. Exhale, bring your legs back down. And then we're going to transition into Savasana. Again, you can stay on your back if you're in your first or second trimester, but definitely in the later part of your second and third trimester, it can be very uncomfortable to lay on your back. So I'm going to lay on my side and put one hand on my belly. We're taking nice, deep breaths as we end our practice and just show so much appreciation for ourselves, all that our mind and our body and our soul is doing right now, and really grounding ourselves in this present moment as we continue to take time for ourselves. And when it feels right, slowly sit up so you're in the center of your mat. Go ahead and place your hands on your heart. When you're there, I'm so grateful that you joined me today and took some time out for yourself. Remember, you can always come back to this practice. Go ahead and bring your hands to prayer arms. I will see you in the next yoga flow. Namaste.
Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed today's yoga flow or meditation, please consider subscribing so you don't miss any future yoga flows or meditations. Or if you have any ideas for topics you want me to cover in the future, please leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video. I love every single one of you, and I'm so grateful that you joined me today. See you in the next video.